Hello again. I'm going to go over this, which is what's on the back of your paper. It is kind of just some procedures, just day-to-day procedures, things that you might have questions about in the art room. So first off, if I'm tardy, so if I'm late, just don't be late. Okay, you've got 4 minutes to go from class to class, and you have enough time. Even if you're over in the science building, okay, even if you're over in the science building, you have enough time to get to the art room on time, okay? Now, if you're over in the science building, you may not have a lot of time to go to the restroom in between, but I'm gonna go over that here in just a second. So the first time you're late, okay, it'll be documented. I'm gonna mark that you were late in the Skyward, but 3 tardies, remember 3 tardies equals an absence from the class, so I want you to remember that as well. After your 3rd tardy, then you will call home and let them know why you keep being tardy to class, and then you will serve a 15-minute detention after school. And then with your 4th tardy, you will also call home, let them know, why can't you come to class on time? And then you'll serve a 30-minute detention, and then after your 5th tardy, if you are tardy 5 times, then you're gonna get a office referral. So I'm gonna write you up an office referral for the office, okay? And then the principals will deal with it then. Okay, so that's tardy. Just don't be late. Don't be late. We've got lots of stuff that we do. We have the ham moment of the day, which is the hot art minute of the day that we do within the first 10 minutes of class, and you just need to be here. Okay, you need to be here. If you have to go to the restroom, okay, what do? You're human, you gotta go to the restroom, I get it, okay? You've got to ask permission to leave the room. You cannot just get up and walk out of the room, because I need to know where you are, because you are my responsibility, and I care about you, okay? I don't want you to, like, you know, get snatched or anything. But you cannot leave the room the first 10 minutes of class. So once you come in, you're in, okay? You can't leave and come back. So once you're in the room, even if you're in the room before the bell rings, you are getting ready to sit down and do what we need to do. So the first 10 minutes of class, you cannot leave, because remember, we do our ham moment of the day, we do skill builders, we do a demonstration, like say I've got this really awesome new material that I want you to use, and I'm going to show you how to use it. So that's all that happens in the first 10 minutes of class. So you can't leave in that time, but after that usually is studio time, and during studio time you're working in the centers, you are working on your art show ready artwork, you are going and doing some of the skill builders some more, and you can go to the restroom during that time, okay? But you've got to ask permission, you've got to take the pass, and you cannot be longer than 5 minutes. 5 minutes is plenty of time to do what you need to do in the restroom and come back, okay? And please make sure you wash your hands before you come back, because that's just gross. And you've got to take the pass. There's going to be a pass hanging by the door, and please put that on your neck, and you know, don't swing it around, don't drop it on the ground, don't drop it in the toilet, don't do any of that, because that's gross. You got to be back in 5 minutes. You also cannot leave within the last 10 minutes of class, because that's cleanup time. Nobody leaves, okay? Because everybody is responsible for cleaning up their mess. Plus, you've got to sit down and wait for the bell to ring. You won't be standing by the door or anything like that. So that's that. Can I use my phone? That's really important, because some of you just got a phone, and that's awesome, and phones are such a good tool, especially for art. But we have to use them responsibly, just like I have to use my phone responsibly. That means, like, I can't be on my phone during a staff meeting when Miss Shed is talking about something, because that's just rude. So, can I use my phone? With permission, okay? If I say, you can go ahead and get your phones out, yes, you can, okay? But there's certain rules. There's certain things you can't do, okay? But certain things you can. We're gonna go over those first. So if you've taken some awesome pictures this summer, or say you have a really cute picture of your dog, or of your baby sister or baby brother, and you're using it as a reference for a drawing that you're doing, yes, you may. If you are listening to music with one headphone, one in your ear, not two, okay? Because I can't get your attention if you've got two in your ear. And if you've got two in your ear, and even if your phone is not on, even if your music is not on, because I know that happens, that puts up a wall and makes me feel like you don't want to talk to me. And I get it. Sometimes I don't want to talk to people either, but we're trying to be responsible citizens here. So one earphone in, you can listen to music during studio time only. Okay, if you're working on stuff, if you're working on skill builders, if you're working on your drawings or paintings or sculptures, any of that, okay, you can be listening to music, that's fine, but one, it's got to be in an earphone, one in your ear, and it's got to be turned down. I don't want to hear it through your earphone because that's too loud and that's kind of dangerous. So anyways, yes, if you are using your phone to upload your image onto your portfolio, which you're gonna have to, okay, we're keeping electronic portfolios this year. Yes, you can use your phone. If you are watching a how-to video from a QR code that I have on the centers, or if you're watching a how-to video on a skill builder, like how to shade an eye or how to attach two pieces of cardboard correctly, okay, then yeah, you can do that. All right. Again, you've got to be listening to it in your headphone. Yes. But, dun, 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 if you are playing games, whatever game it is, Fortnite, Candy Crush, whatever, okay, if you're playing games, if you're watching non-school related videos, like watching somebody else play games, or Netflix or whatever, texting, Snapchatting, Insta, any kind of social media, Netflix, if you're doing anything like that, no, okay? And if I see that happening, I'm gonna ask you to turn it off first, because that's nice, okay? I expect you to do it, but if I see it happening again and again, then I'm gonna take your phone. You will get it back at the end of class, okay? And you will be expected not to do that again. If it keeps happening, then we're gonna make a phone call home, okay? So, that's fun. Is my art for a grade? I hear this all the time. Is my art for a grade? Yes, okay? But you are the one responsible for your grade, okay? Your art show ready artworks, that means they are finished, they are amazing, they are original, they are wonderful. Art show ready artworks, you have to have 3 of those per 6 weeks. Okay, so like every 2 weeks you have to have an art show ready artwork. All right. You will know the rubric for that ahead of time. Okay, so there's no surprises. Okay, you'll know the rubric for those ahead of time. Those are your major grades. You have 3 major grades per 6 weeks. Major, major, major. Okay, those are your art show ready artworks. Your sketchbook assignments. You'll have sketchbook assignments. You'll have skill builders. You'll have writing prompts. You'll have hot art minute activities. Those all will be recorded as daily grades. Okay, those are things that we're doing, you know, pretty much every day. The hot art minute activities, the ham activities, every day. Okay, and so you'll have daily grades for those. All right, our motto here in Studio 102 is the question, what do artists do? You are the artist, and this is your studio. Okay, so just remember that. I'm excited. Bye.